Hi everybody, this is Derek McKay and behind the camera is Melissa.
Hi guys.
And this video is going to be a part of our houseplant series, and it's going to be focusing on how to transition your houseplants outside for the summer season. So the first thing you want to think about when you're bringing your houseplants outside is what kind of light they're in. So think about every window in your house and then think about the brightest window in your house for a minute. I'm going to add that a shaded part like outside where it's completely shaded during the day underneath an awning, for example, on the north side of your house, that location is going to be 100 times brighter than any window in your house. The reason why I'm trying to start by visualizing that is because it's very bad for houseplants to go right from inside your house and then right out in the blazing sun, and they will get sunburn. I'm sure that Melissa has something to add to that one. So
No, it's totally true. Derek
yeah.
is right. So I've definitely done it before, just eager to put things outside, get them growing into the humidity and sunshine, and
Yes.
you actually get a burn on your plants.
The scary part is it can form in literally just an hour.
Yep.
So it sounds kind of scary, but there's ways to get around that, so don't worry. The first thing I'm going to tell you is the symptoms to look for just in case you do see that. Usually it starts off by a mild discoloration and it progresses to completely brown or black. Usually it's like on one side and mostly the top on a plant like this, or like the spider plants too, they bleach out. You could literally go outside in like an hour and it would already be bleached. The good news is if it does happen, they'll grow out of it and be just fine. But you don't obviously want to avoid damage for your house plants. For succulents, it's mostly just brighter colors, right?
Yeah, they actually get more intense, which I sometimes kind of like to stress my succulents out for that color intensity.
Yeah. Now that one, it's not going to be. I mean, obviously, if it was in a very dark area and then in the bright sun, it might actually be damaging.
Yeah, you can
Most,
get like almost like little burns, or like I
yeah.
call them like they'll turn brown, like a little callus if you really get them burned.
So now, how do you avoid that part? It's actually really easy to avoid that part. So the only thing you have to do is take the plants outside and put in that darkest spot that I just mentioned at the beginning of the video. So put it on the north side of your house where it's not going to get any sun whatsoever. And you'll keep it there for about a week and you'll transition slowly into the sun. The recommended is like so you'll leave it outside for a week in the dark location and then for a couple hours in the morning and then put it back in the shady spot for till the next morning and slowly acclimate it like that. That's the by the book answer on how to acclimate your plants out there. Sometimes you can get away with a little bit more, but I would definitely start on the north side of the house first.
Yep. I start on, I actually start on the east side of my house, but it's
Okay.
under a covered porch, and I progressively move out. Not for a couple, I don't do for a couple hours at a time. I work, so like for
Yeah.
me, it's just not feasible to do this kind of back and forth. So I will do a little bit more sun each day, gradually moving them into the sun, into a sunnier location.
And that's why I said by the book answer,
Yes.
because a lot of people don't usually have. I wouldn't either. I usually just put them in a mostly shaded area anyway, and that's where they stayed for the summer, so I didn't have to worry about that so much.
Yep.
But just the key is don't put them out right in the blazing sun, because you'll definitely have some problems on that
Yes.
one.
Do you want to tell people why they might want to put their houseplants out for a summer vacation?
Yeah, sure. So houseplants prefer not to be houseplants. Basically, is what it comes to.
Yep.
They like the warmth and the sunshine at the outside, especially Iowa summers, because they're humid, which is just like the environment that most houseplants come from, especially in this realm. Not so much the cactus realm,
Right.
but this realm. So if you put them out, if you have a plant that maybe been struggling a little bit and hasn't grown very much over the years, you put it outside and it will give it a boost.
Yep.
So they grow super fast outside and they get really big and colorful in the matter of just a few months.
Yes.
That's basically the reason why you put them outside.
It totally is.
Yeah. So that's it for my tips on getting them outside. Just again, make sure they stay out of that sun and you shouldn't have any problems. All right, we're going to see you in the next video.